We are all the walking wounded. We enter this experience called life as these shiny, exuberant, excited little beings who are full of love and light. They dream big. They think anything is possible and the world is a playground for them. But the well meaning adults around us, they temper our expectations. They make our dream be realistic so that we can follow familiar patterns and we know how to navigate our circumstances and we can live in a satisfied and happy manner. They don't want us to move outside of the box because it might be too unfamiliar or we might bite more than what we can chew. So, although they have good intentions, what happens is we buy into these beliefs and we put ourselves into these boxes where we only think certain things are possible for us. And we all have to follow these norms where we do so much and achieve so much, and that's an ideal life. And so we grow up, we become adults, and then we look around us what others are doing for happiness and fulfillment in life, and we see that people are chasing relationships, possessions, money, abundance, and they seem to be happy with it because they brag about it. So we do the same. We start chasing similar things. And when we achieve them, it seems like the myth is true. There is happiness, there is fulfillment when we achieve our goals, but it never lasts. It lasts for a while, and after some time, it becomes part of our reality. And then we think, what can be done to find the same feeling again? And so we feel that, okay, if I achieved something and I felt good, maybe I can achieve more of it, and that will make me feel even happier. So we start chasing more, 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 whether it's possessions, whether it's money, whether it's better relationships, and we get into this hamster wheel where we are just thinking that adding more to our collection will make us happier, more fulfilling people. But it doesn't work like that. And it's a law of diminishing returns. Over time, we realize that chasing and accomplishing things doesn't give us the same level of satisfaction anymore. So, the kind of euphoria I got when I got my first iPhone is not the same that I get when I get my um, iPhone 15 or 16. So the returns don't give us the same kind of dopamine that they used to give us. And that's the definition of insanity, that you do the same thing over and over again and you're expecting a different result. The sane ones amongst us, they realize that this is not true. I might keep chasing things, but it will not bring me the same level of satisfaction every time. And after a while, it just gets mundane. But we see people around us still doing the same. And it takes a crisis to bring us to our knees, where we realize that these patterns do not work. No matter how much I achieve in the external world, this sense of not having enough, this sense of I'm not fulfilled doesn't go away. So then we are forced to look inside. And that's a good thing. In my own life, I am happy for the moments when I did not achieve what I wanted, because that gave me a pause, that gave me a reason to look inside and see what is it I was wanting. And when I was surrounded by darkness in my life and it seemed like I was being broken open by my life, when I was brought to my knees, eventually it turned out to be the best moment, because that was the time when light entered, when I understood that whatever I achieve in the external world is not going to fulfill me. The power comes from within. And that made me realize that I can still have possessions, things, money in my external reality, but the fulfillment never comes from that. It always is an inside job. If not for these teaching moments, then we would still be caught in this rat race, just chasing things for the heck of it. So be thankful for these moments where things stopped working, where for a while you seemed lost, where you felt that the world is closing in on you, because these are the moments when wisdom has a chance to step in and tell you that outside is not where it's at. Your life is here. And then from this space, you can go out and do a lot of things, but that fulfillment is never going to be derived from these temporary things that occur externally. Even the approval, the validation that comes from outside is only temporary. We need our own power, our own approval, our own validation first and foremost before we do anything in the external world. And no matter how much approval we have from external reality, if this does not corroborate with that, if internally we don't feel it, none of that will matter. So, these moments when life seems to be against us, when it seems like there is no hope, we are surrounded by darkness, we should honor these moments, because these are the moments which actually tell us how and what matters in life. It's not the external stuff, it's not the external possessions, it's the inner resilience. So, whenever life tries to break us up, in the moment, it might feel like a storm, like you're in the midst of a whirlpool, but after it is over, we can take a step back and realize that these are the teachable moments where wisdom is knocking at our soul and telling us, look at the right place. Don't look outside, look inside. This is how the light enters. And we should all honor these moments, because these are the moments that teach us what is important in life, our relationships, people in our life, our own being, instead of chasing the next high like a junkie in terms of worldly things or possessions. While that is important, I'm not denying the importance of abundance and things and possessions. We need that to have a comfortable life. But more than that, we need to stay rooted in our inner power, because the external reality can change at any moment. But if we are strong in here, if we are rooted here in our inner power, resilience, then no matter what happens in the external world, we will always be okay. Let's honor the wisdom and light that is within us and live and enjoy this experience called life. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and share your comments. I would love to have your feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.